Damaged goods. Damaged goods. Damaged goods. And I've accepted it. Damaged goods. Damaged goods. Damaged goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check it. On damaged goods, return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it. I could do this for more than another minute, and I could do this for hours, and I could open my chest, open heart surgery. I'm hopeless bet. I'm a hopeless romantic, because I know that I'm gonna be doing this, and it's tragic. I have to be doing this, and I'm married to game. And you just see how it happens. Well, I had to carry it. Wait, I carry the weight on my back in my mind. I have to do this in the back of my mind. I have to tell myself to keep on pushing forward. Every time he died, wait, I know I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Building bridges to get over myself. Like I'm an angry troll, I'm knowing myself. Like I got the manual, but I know that I got my habits still. I'm gonna make sure that I'm just pushing up the hill like I'm Sisyphus. I'm doing this the way it needs to be done, so you can see that I'm just pushing towards heaven. And now I'm needing one person to be checking my perspective. Then I can go ahead and check this off my checklist, and I can reassemble it like Voltron, and I can bring it together. And you're wrong if you thinking you can't find your way up out of it, because we imprison ourselves up in our mind. Our habits is killing us every day, slowly or quickly. This is why I'm on this microphone, and you could get me. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. Damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. Damaged goods, damaged good, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it.
Yeah. What's going on? Cinny, we got blasted asses. Yes, med check. Perfect. I was actually just thinking about the fact that I hadn't taken my meds. So thank you, blasted. Haha. That's what you get. Yep. That's what you get. Trying to come and say hi to my people.
Hey, what's up?
It's a child!
Hey, what's up, chat?
We got blasted asses and Cindy in here right now. If you want to say hi to Cindy and blasted asses, you can.
Okay, what's up, Cindy and blasted asses?
Lol.
Zero down.
Down. You gotta be a good boy. Are you excited you got your friend? Are you excited your friend's here, Zero? You excited your buddy's here? They love Zero around these parts. Zero has a taco suit as well, but
You're not moving very long.
I don't know where it's at right now. I think it might be in the other room. And I forgot to look before
Good boy.
before we had started the live. Just so you guys know, I will be getting a phone call here in about 10 minutes, and I will have to go to the Be Right Back screen. But I'll only be gone for like a minute or two. I just have to grab. I gotta grab that splat. Gotta grab that splat, son. Hey, down, down, down. Good morning, sir. What's up? Cindy saying hi. I'm chopped liver then, eh? Yep, Seanshine. Yep. No, I didn't even see you come in, Seanshine. How's it going, bro? Sup, Blast, Taco, you got your nephew, Seanshine. You teaching him the way of the taco ho? Yes, yes, exactly. Somebody's got to. You know, somebody's got to, guys. Somebody has to.
Maybe Zero's a good boy.
Zero is a good boy, you said?
Yeah.
I'll move over here. Over there, because it cuts off my face on that side because I have the health bar. I would have cut off my face no matter what because of how I have the thing. There's a cure for that. There's a cure for that. Boop. There we go. That's better. I've been here since the start of the beginning of the song. Yes, I did. I scrolled up and I saw you there, Seanshine. You know, there wasn't enough messages that I couldn't see it. I got here at the end of the song. Taco, taco, taco. I'm in contract with another home. Wish me luck. I hope this one works out. Seanshine, good luck for sure. Zero, easy, easy. You have a toy, Christian. He'll usually leave you
Yeah,
alone
try
for.
not to break anything.
Well, yeah, but there's a toy there.
He's backing up. Well, okay.
That's okay. You just gotta try to be a little more assertive. He tries to show his dominance.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what I'm gonna do to him.
You dominative little taco. You weirdo. You weird dominative little pup. And if you hold him like that, he will more than likely try to buck you off. He's gonna say, buck you. Ooh, 4-bedroom. Ah, no yard. Damn. But it's huge. That just means you have to force yourself to take him for a walk, so that's good. Oh God. It's like an open shower thing. An open shower? What, so you can watch the people? Hey, get down. Get down, handsome. What are you doing? What are you doing, crazy boy?
Why are you jumping for it? He's right in front of you.
He's crazy. He's crazy.
He's crazy dumb.
I like being over here better.
I'm joking. He's not dumb at all. You're smart. Smart boy.
Get a backyard if you got a dog. And the light on the ceiling is a speaker too. Oh shit. Unless you like to walk, then there you go. Well, yeah, especially I would say if you don't like to walk. You know, I would think that if you don't like to walk, you would especially want to make sure that you had the freaking freak,
Trying to
you know,
dominance with your whole body.
the freak leak. Taco, Seanshine, you're also in contract with me, and I'm definitely gonna have to dock your pay, you know, for being gone the last couple of days. You do not take any PTO time. Zero, stop. And at this point, Seanshine's like, wait, I'm supposed to be getting paid? No, just kidding. Zero. Easy.
Dox him on Twitter.
Dox him on Twitter. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. I will just have to walk him. There's a little fenced-in area, but it's small. I'll send you pics of the bathroom. Oh snap! Can't walk my dog. It sucks. So backyard it is. Yeah, there you go, Blasted. Wait, PTO? I want PTI. What do you say, Christian?
He said master asses.
Right? It's a great name. He's blasting all the asses. Zero, easy boy. Easy. What are you doing, crazy?
I'm trying to dope him.
You gotta be easy. Why are you being crazy?
Zero.
Huh?
Zero, I got everything you want.
Oh. Yeah, he went airborne on that one. Didn't he? I don't know if you guys saw, but his life flashed before Zero's life flashed before his eyes on that one. He jumped on that one. He wasn't ready. Don't throw that high. 'Cause I don't want him to hurt himself. But
I was jumping it for him.
not what I meant. You can throw it a little, but that was the first time I'd ever seen, like, I could see the fear of God in his eyes. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the child would like me to ask you guys about the Lord.
Yeah, the Lord.
The Lord. Have you heard of the Lord? No.
There's a Joyce note too.
Zero. Stop, please. He was. You what?
There's also a Joyce note too.
He was playing Dead by Daylight, and he likes Dead by Daylight, and he said the lore, but I was in the other room, and I was like, well, I don't know what to talk to the live about today, and he was like, you could talk about the lore, because we were talking about, you know, him or like streaming while he was playing Dead by Daylight, and he was like, well, you could talk about the lore, and I thought he said the Lord, and I'm like, the what? And he was like, the lore, and I heard Lord, and I had to ask a third. I'm like, the what? He's like, you could talk about the lore, and I heard you could talk about the Lord, and I'm like,
What the heck?
the Lord? Like, I think you're a little too young to be born again, my man. No, I'm just playing, but no, it was so funny. It was so funny. I had realized after that, I was like, the Lord, oh. And I was just, oh my goodness. So we're going to talk about the Lord.
Yeah, come on, guys. Get your Bibles and everything ready. Get your fathers ready and everything.
The other D, missing the other D. Zero, easy, please. Don't jump. Who was the little guy? I don't know. Picked him up. No, I can't say that.
You can say if you should know.
See, I just had some candy and he followed me home. No, that's a joke.
Oh
Not a
yeah,
good
yeah,
joke.
yeah.
Not
I
a
saw
good
you in
joke.
the white van. The white van looked nice, honestly.
I bought some popsicles at ShopRite and he just followed me out.
Yeah, he said, come on, kid, you want some popsicles? I'll take you to my house, and I'm like, oh yeah, popsicles. They taste good.
He's like, you have a dog? I actually do have a dog. No. This is a child.
A child that is not his.
Exactly. But I do have the rights, not the rights to, but I made it weird now. We made it weird now. Should have just.
Should just kept making a joke about Van and
A good Merlin to you. Yo, Stone Yogi, what's going on?
I'm gonna get some Snapple out.
Gonna go get some Snapple Apple.
Yeah. Okay, so.
My area is not safe for one. Oh, dang. I accidentally gave myself first degree burn on my hand yesterday. Oh, let's switch from the zero screen. Sorry, guys.
Ah!
I gave myself first degree burn. It's 10-2. Oh, damn, bro. That sounds rough, Stone Yogi. Zero, easy, please. Hey, you gotta be nice to your friend. This is why people don't want to be your friend.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt you, buddy. 'Cause I can hurt ya. Ha. That's a joke.
No.
Did.
Well, you can't.
Did you just do?
No, I just meant like I was trying to get him to leave you alone, and then you're starting to play with him. So I just knew you wanted to get a drink. If you want to play with him, you're more than welcome to. I just didn't want him to be jumping on you. Make sure he's not jumping on you while you're getting a drink, because I don't want there to be any accidents. The little guy is related to the roommate. To not give too much, personal information out, which is the only reason that I danced around, the question at hand. Yeah, that's fine, bud. He hung out. He celebrated a birthday a little while ago. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not that far. Yes, happy Saturday, Blasted Asses. What do you guys got going on today? Oh, speaking of which, not that this has anything to do with that. First of all, I hope you guys took your meds. Second of all, tomorrow I will not be live for very long. I'll actually probably only be able to rock on for like a half an hour because I've got some stuff that I've got to do. I may be able to rock on for like a half an hour at the end, depending on time constraints. But we may have, you know, I know sometimes whenever I do that, I know we have some people who take charge and go live and make sure that they still spread the good word. The good word of Taco, you know, drink your water, eat some shit. That old chestnut. Today is the Three Stooges. What do you mean? You watching some Three Stooges today? Manny Main was craving a juicy taco. What's going on, Manny Main? Yo, I got you a drink too to wash it down. Here in the next 5 minutes or so, I will be getting a phone call. I do have to pick up the little man. Has some meds. You guys know how we feel about our meds here that are going to be getting dropped off. So once I get that phone call, I'll have to hit you guys with the be right back screen. But it'll just be for like 60 seconds to 2 minutes. Go to my hand. Whenever I move anything in my hand, it hurts, but it's not unbearable. So I'm just got plans to increase a certain activity today. There you go, bro. Hell yeah. And definitely just make sure that you stop. Make sure that you aren't using it. Make sure you're not using that hand too much. Yeah, Seanshine, if you want it, if you want it, definitely. 4 bedrooms is a little big, but I mean, if you're gonna use the space, then definitely. Yo, sitting with a hydrate. Cinny, what do you got planned for tomorrow? Because I know that sometimes you go live. So if you're planning on going live tomorrow, that would work out. If not, it's cool. I just figured since you popped in, I know you always make sure to remind people to drink their water and take their meds and stuff. We got a stretch from Cindy. How did I miss the stretch? How did I miss the stretch but I saw the hydrate? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, man. Woo. I remember when I couldn't do this. Do you guys remember? Pepperidge Farm remembers. That's how I know I'm making progress, you know, no matter how... Ooh, that one hurts still. Alright. No matter how little, still progress. That one was tight. That one was painful. That one was crunchy. As the PT lady likes to say. Crunchy. Oh man. Here I am thinking I was smooth like peanut butter or smooth like Gav, but no. I'm just a crunchy taco. Yeah, Seanshine, I definitely hope you get it, man. Oh snap, Manny Main. You're gonna make sure you guys get used to every room. I don't have plans, so I can do a live if needed. Well, especially I know, you know, sometimes it's nice to be able to plan it. And then, like I said, I could go live for about a half an hour, so I can make sure, you know, that I raid into you. I know sometimes you go live before me, so like if you decide to go live before me and stuff, then you could always just keep going, or you could take a little break, whatever you wanted to do. Because I probably only got about a half an hour. You know, I at least want to go live and pop on. You could just keep it going, and then I can raid in over to you whenever I'm ready. So whatever you want to do. Oh, here's that phone call, guys. I'll be right back.
Damage goods. Damage goods. I've accepted it. Damage goods. Damage goods. Damage goods. I will build this bridge and get over it.
Yeah. You know, we all been through something. And I can tell you, I am definitely damaged. Damaged goods. Yeah, you know it. Check check. I'm damaged goods, return to sender. Many people will not remember what I be coming with, but I'm running quick on the microphone, and my stomach's sick, and I be pushing until there's nothing up in it. I could do this for more than another minute, and I could do this for hours, and I could open my chest, open heart surgery. I'm hopeless bet. I'm a hopeless romantic, because I know that I'm gonna be doing this, and it's tragic. I have to be doing this and I'm married to game. And you just see how it happens, well I had to carry it, wait. I carry the weight on my back in my mind. I have to do this in the back of my mind. I have to tell myself to keep on pushing forward. Every time they died, wait, I know I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. So build a bridge and get over it. Build a bridge and get over it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it. I'm damaged goods, and I've accepted it.
All right, sorry guys. I had to. We had to get our little man a little meds. Okay, I got you mods down now. What's happening? The mods are down. Who's going down on the mods? Listen, if anybody's gonna go down on the mods, it's gonna be me. Oh, but blessed 1901. Oh, damn, Sunshine. That's over 100 years old. That's almost as old as like Manny Main. No, I'm just playing Manny Main. I almost said Sunshine. I almost said a few different people. But if Manny Main knows how to do anything, it's how to take a joke. Because Manny Main's funny as fuck, son. Good morning. Yo, Juno, welcome in. Good morning. Toxic, what's going on? Welcome in, my man. Glad you came through. I remember you from the other day over in O'Malley's Live. You would be correct. That's so funny. We're chilling. We're a taco. My dog's a taco sometimes too, but he got his taco suit. Speaking of my dog. What's up, dog? Puppy dog. Yo, you're handsome, you know that? He knows. Look at that face. You can't see that face because he's not looking at you. But holy fuck. It's a cute face. It's a pretty cute face. 10 out of 10. Do recommend. Aw, giving me that paw. Boom. Now I'm the mayor's assistant from Powerpuff Girls. You guys will never know my true identity. I feel like this little playtime with Zero Banner ends up getting in the way more than it's beneficial. Yo, what's going on, X? How's it going? We're hanging out with the puppy dog. We're hanging out with our mini human. Mini human be hanging out today. Not my mini human, but he's a mini human. The Halloween movies are probably too scary for a child, huh? Also, you know what I can do that I didn't think about? I could always just freaking hit this with a quick flip so that I'm over here. Wow. Now I'm not covered up. Although now Zero's down there, so now I can hit it up. Yesterday's stream kicked ass. Thank you, Juno. We had a good stream yesterday. We definitely did. And it was not without the help of you. You personally and each and every one of you amazing individuals that took part in it. You know, I asked if anybody had a certain topic that they wanted to talk about, and Juno delivered. You know, call him, you know, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, because it was fucking pizza time. He delivered. Father showed me the Halloween movies when I was 7. There's no like titties or nothing, right? It's just gore, as long as there's no titties. Taco streams are fire. Yo, Toxic, appreciate it. Yo, we got that fire sauce. You said that you had a different name beforehand, didn't you, Toxic? What was your name beforehand? I remember you had mentioned it to O'Malley. Tits at the start of the first one. Ah, gotcha. That was the main reason why I was asking. No bail tuna melt until Monday. There you go, blasted asses. Hell yeah. It is snowing again. Oh, damn, Cindy. Does it always snow in Estonia? When he killed his older sister. Gotcha, gotcha. Boobs. What's going on, Megan? Welcome in. I'm curious, guys. Since it seems like we've got a couple people in here. When you think of self-help, do you think of, like, something negative? Because, like, it was blowing my mind a little bit. Like, I understand how it could have a negative connotation, but, like, it was blowing my mind a little bit. And, like, I understood, like, after I was, like, asking questions and stuff about it. But it was still just goofy to me. It was very goofy. Sean Shine's a Halloween junkie. So, as long as he doesn't watch the very beginning, then the rest is good, I guess. Because we said that he could watch any movie that he wanted, and he picked a scary movie. And then I asked if there was any scary movies he had in mind, and he said Halloween. So, maybe we're dealing with a serial killer, but I'm just glad I'm on his side. Hi, handsome boy. You come here often? Hi, handsome man. You know you're cute, right? You know you got this face that just melts my heart, right? Got this little tongue hanging out. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Oh, you know you're handsome. You know you're handsome. Oh, you my little guy. You my little boy. And he's gonna try to lay down. He's like, hey, Dad, you remember when we were just laying down, hanging out? We could do that again. We might have to do that here, bud. He's looking at me like, yo, you know you're coming down here. Understood. I thought it was going on springtime for you. Nope, 2 days was raining. I was hoping that now the spring is coming. Only a few years younger than Demon. I'm just catching up in the chat, guys. I appreciate you being patient. Amy Canna said snowy morning. You guys got a snowy morning? We didn't get no snow. It was really cold, though. You guys usually get hit with it before us, though, so I think we're going to get it next. He can watch any movie he wants within reason. Yeah, exactly. Sean Shine said that the first Halloween movie just has a little titty action at the very beginning, apparently. But just for like a second or two. So if he just covers his eyes during that part, then I guess the rest would be fine. I think of self-gratification. Y'all ski mother. I'm as old as Insane Joel. Is Insane Joel old? Insane Joel's only like 23. 35. Whoop whoop. So you do that so much with him, he expects everyone to do it. To do what? I don't know what's going on. Fuck Bill. Nope, then new movie. It's at the very beginning. You saying he can't just close his eyes for the first five, or like, he can't just close his eyes when we know it's coming? That's it. Now I'm gonna let him keep his eyes open. Did you guys hear him from the other room? He was like, yeah. Juno with the nut button, my man. Fuck. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. You're a bad influence. I am not a bad influence. I was being respectful and responsible. And you're over here trying to coddle the lad, and then I influence nothing. He's the one that said it. How did I influence any of this? I did nothing. Yo, Blasted Asses, thank you for hanging out with us as always, man. I hope you have a great day. We'll see you soon. Thanks for jacking it with me yesterday, bro. I appreciate it. Guys, if you don't know, Blasted was jacking it with me. I was jacking it with Blasted Asses. It might be, but you better watch because Aunt Meg's in here so she can hear you. Every Friday, let's do it. Okay, this time again. Well, every Friday, the Monster Jack, the events change every now and then. And sometimes they're gone for a couple of days. But I'm not opposed to trying, to do some events. Especially Friday would be a good day for it. So that's not a bad idea, Blasted. That's really not a bad idea. Because they change, but most of them are still multiplayer. Not all of them are multiplayer, but some of them are. He shouldn't even be watching scary movies yet, and I'm letting him. I think he's definitely old enough to be watching scary movies. No one likes a watcher. Oh my goodness, that's funny. You can help. What's Sunshine helping me with? I missed something. I'm not old enough to watch scary movies. Jackin'. Ah, gotcha. Well, Sunshine, if you download Diecast, you can jack with us. It's a game mode in Diecast. You can fight like a big boss monster and join in with like 4 friends or 3 friends, 4 including you. Diecast game, mobile, let's go. I gotta go buy all. Is that what we call it now? Well, okay. Did he take his meds? You did take your meds, right? Yes, he did, Megan. Yes, he did. I took my meds as well. Did you guys take your meds? I ate some breakfast. I am drinking my water now. And I definitely understand why self-help could come off in a negative connotation, especially whenever you're thinking about, getting it from someone else. But I guess and it's something that we've talked about before, it depends on the intent, depends on somebody's intentions. And you can't always tell people's intentions. That's definitely something, sometimes people have, hidden intentions, and, sometimes people just don't. It sucks that we live in a world where it seems like so many people are just in it for themselves. And, it's one of the reasons why I'm really glad that I've met so many of you guys who just seem to truly want to be there for people. And it's one of the reasons why I'm so glad that most of you guys have, come together with, with one another to support, Ao Mao in his music and, each other, to be there, Amy Canna, again, I'm so glad that we could be there for you in your time of need, and thank you so much for being there in all of our times of needs. Toxic still rocking with us, took my meds, and I'm going to Tim Hortons. Nice, good stuff. No tip movies and meds, Downer Meg, right, Sunshine? That's what I'm saying. My mom woke me up to tell me she talked to you about it. Oh, nice, there you go. About to add F. Sean to the list. Oh, man. That's awesome. Yo, Clutchy, what's going on? Thank you for typing the $10 donation. I appreciate you. Yo, Toxic from Canada. I'm a Canadian. I'm trying to remember who the Canadian one is. We got you fooled. Yep, definitely Juno. It's take your fucking meds time. Take your fucking meds time. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Say there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Take your meds. Take your meds. Or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. Take your fucking meds. Take your fucking meds. Or I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat. See Zero's tail just like nonchalantly waving in the breeze. See Zero's ears just nonchalantly perking up. Hi, handsome. You come here often? You come here often? You're gonna headbutt the computer. Ah, shoot. Aw, shoot. Trudy Djibouti shooty. Donate $1 million. There you go, Seanshine. Thank you, Seanshine, for typing out the $1 million donation. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. First things first, we're getting a new computer so that I can actually stream Fall Guys and that this one does not sound like an airplane taking off. He typed it out, so that means it's true, I think. I think that's how that works. I gotta turn this on so that I can see my, whatchamacallit, so I can actually see if any of that does happen. Even though it should show me in the chat as well. Type, no, it was a transfer. Well, there you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. I didn't realize, first of all, Sean, I didn't realize you were balling like that. Also, that's not $1 million, that's $1 billion. So, like, I'm big pimping now. Nope, it's real. I'm a billionaire. Well, no, he typed billion. That's a billion with a B. Listen, I'll give you $5 just to shut up. No, I'm just playing. Just kidding, just kidding. I would never talk to a child like that. Listen, if you're not going to talk to your kids like that, I will. No, I'm just playing. No, Christian, I didn't hear you. I might talk to someone's mama like that. Whose mama? Not my mama. Is this like backwards? What the hell's going on here? I don't know what way this, I guess it would be that way. So I guess the last thing that happened, why does it say the last thing that happened was Cine raiding with a party of 3 when that's clearly not the case? Oh well. We'll leave that there. We'll just leave that there. Zero, you better not be being a jerk over here. You better not be messing with your brother. You messing with your brother, butthole? Not messing with his brother's butthole, but messing with his... You know what, never mind. Hats on. Oh, reconnecting to the chat from my phone because Twitch's new update is jank. I did see your hat redemption though, so as soon as I connect it back up, we will get that party started. Actually, we'll just grab that now. Hannah, what do you guys got on the schedule for the weekend? Dude, X was sending me some nightmare fuel. It was funny and terrifying at the same time. Zero, you be easy, please. Hey, hey. Zero. Easy. Come here now. Leave him be. Here, we'll give you guys behind the scenes action. Zero. Don't make me toast your tushy. Dude, I hope Blink fucking just takes one of your testicles, bro. I hope he just fucking crushes you. Zero, zero, zero. Hey. You better hope to God that you don't got a toy within fucking chancla distance. You better hope to God that you don't have a toy within chancla distance, my G. You better hope to God that there's not a toy in chancla distance. What? What? You just don't want that chancla. You don't want that chancla coming in hot. And St. Joel probably knows about the chancla. I didn't know about the chancla. I don't know about that chancla life. See, that was the one thing. As long as I could outrun my mom, I could avoid her usually. Oh man, some people didn't have that. Some people didn't have that fucking luxury. Some people had to watch out. Some people had, heat-guided missiles coming at them at any point. It sucks that that door is so bright. You could probably actually just fucking completely move you guys so you get double action. See if I can get like some behind the scenes action back there. We're on a toy, but you guys get the point. Yep, I see him back there. Oh, and of course now it's fucking Of course. You just zoom in here. I mean, scoot in here a little bit. There you go. Now you can have your tacos and animals too. That's the saying, right? Have your tacos and animals too. That's the saying that I know about. Side profile taco, exactly. Do you like that side boob? Well, you shouldn't, because that's my side boob. Where's my hat? Sean Shine just took it off. It was the headphones. The headphones was your hat. Toad with the Chevys in the chat, guys. Throw some Chevys in the chat for Toxic. Did I call you Toad? I don't know why I called you Toad. Zero. You be nice to your brother. Hey, just because I'm not looking at you don't mean I'm not looking at you, mother. You be nice, Zero. Oh, snap, dude. Zero. Link comes in with the frickin'... with that splat. Like, how can I even be, like... He's vicious, man. He's got the fucking... The shots. He's got the shots, bro. You better be nice. Bam. Shoulder taco. I almost look like a... this is like the profile you get whenever you're playing Dead by Daylight. All you get to see is, like... this much of the killer. Whenever you're playing as the killer, he's just like looking. You might get to see the whole killer. I can't remember, honestly. I remember you don't see, like, the dog's not doing nothing, and Link's like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. He's like, you know what, I want some. You just gotta play nice, Zero. You play too rough. You play too rough. Too rough. Hey, Zero, easy. Oh, and then Link's like, I'm gonna take this moment. I'm gonna take this moment. Damn, son. Jerry. Zero. Hey. You need to be easy. Zero. Listen. Look. You need to listen and look at me when I'm yelling at you, bro. You need to be easy. You're gonna hurt him. As Link just goes for it. This is where Manny Main tells me to shut up and just let him play. I just feel bad, like, when he goes for, like, those crazy nips, like... I mean, you guys know that I'm all about some crazy nips, but Zero's really going for those crazy nips. I love how Link just jumps up at him and, like... Some of the chairs got moved, so Link doesn't have as many places to run and hide now. Amy Canna. Yo, we got Trixie. Hey, Trix. We've got... Yeah, Link likes... Yo, Zero's beating up that puss, you know. What can I say? And they left. And they're gone. 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 Lord. We're going to talk about Lord. Lord. Oh, man. That was so funny. I'm going to talk about the Lord. Talk about the Lord. Oh, man. Well, Sean Shine took the hat off anyway. Tried to get you a raid of 35. Failed miserably. Oh, it's all good, Pika. You don't got to worry about it. You don't got to go out of your way to do stuff like that. Especially lately, you know, I feel like at this point I might just disappoint a raid of 35. But you can't think that way. You know, you got to try to think positive. Hey, you know, since you want a hat so bad, there you go. That's what you wanted, right? Beautiful. Doing it in contract with a home in Newark, Ohio, so wish me luck. Yes, Canster. I don't know if you were here when Sean Shine shared that news with us earlier. Sean Shine may be getting a house. We might have a party house in Ohio, guys. We might have a party house in Ohio. No, I'm just playing, Sean Shine. We already have a party house in Ohio. We got Blasted. No, Blasted's not here no more. Yo, Toxic. I don't know if you had mentioned it and I missed it. What was your name before this? So yeah, I had mentioned it a little bit earlier, but self-help can definitely, just like a lot of different words. We talk about words and stuff and how they have a lot of different meanings, and sometimes the same words have different meanings, in some cases. And self-help, I think, is a huge one because something that some people think of as like so negative and so taboo is like just a matter of like changing how something is worded. And that's crazy to me, the fact that something so like innocent can be taken the wrong way. And that's one of the reasons why like I truly like and I truly love having these lives as an option, as an opportunity to like, as I always say, put myself in uncomfortable situations, because like there's moments where like, oh man, like the patience that I've gained for myself like in the last year and a half, and also like from all the perspectives that I've gotten from you guys, like it's truly helped me to like see things from another point of view, because like there's really some stuff that like I just have a hard time wrapping my head around. And when it comes to self-help, I definitely hope that you guys are aware that it's definitely not anything that I am trying to preach. It's definitely not something that that I know much about. That's one of the reasons why we explore different things. We talk about things. I definitely hope that all of you guys know that. I mean, obviously, if you're hanging out with me, then you know that. But like, it makes me wonder like how many people just like didn't even want to give it a chance because like they saw self-help or they heard self-help and they were like, oh, this guy's just trying to like offer these tools to help. And like I'm like, well, like if somebody's got some tools to help, like I'd like to take them. Like I don't got that many, but like I'm here to try to find more for myself. Like if you guys want to listen and join with me, you're more than welcome to. If not, I mean, it's more than another couple of lives for you to go check out. Like no harm, no foul. Pretty sure it was Cameron. Yeah, I don't think it was the Cameron thing, and if it was, then you might have just not been in my live. I might also just forgotten. My memory's kind of trashy, so you are so awesome. Thank you, Juno. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it because we've done a lot of amazing things. We've been able to help people, and that's the type of thing that has really made me. Yesterday I was talking about the story of how I met Mal because Juno had asked, and I had kind of teased a little bit in how we became a self-help live, and what honestly truly was the main reason. I always dance around all these different reasons and stuff, but at the end of the day, we made a joke where we were dressed like this, and it was just funny. That's an Easter egg for another day. But I actually had one or two people, because I shared with you guys, the fact that like I'm self-conscious, like really self-conscious, like I have a really bad self-image. So to be able to do something like that, feeling like I'm overweight and stuff like I do, is like a challenge. It's not something that's like, oh, like yeah, I'm just gonna do this. So I had people reach out and were like, yo, I know this is gonna sound kind of messed up, don't take this in like a weird way, you know what I'm saying. But like it really inspires me that you do that and you are able to do that, because like if you can do that, then I can feel all right about myself. Like I've had one or two people like say something similar to that. Like if you can do that with confidence, like you made your point, bro. Like I'm not as bad as I thought I was. Like I don't have to do that to know that I got a little something to, like, and it's just like it was awesome. You know, it was awesome to know that me being silly and, you know, making a joke was, you know, me being willing to cross a line that nobody was willing to cross. At least at this point, you know, now there's a bunch of weirdos doing it. But, you know, I'm not going to say that I was the first, but I was definitely like one of the first. I'm not going to say I was the first or anything, and I might not have even been one of the first, but I was one of the first that, you know, you got to be the first, the biggest, or the best. I might not have been the first, but I do got the biggest, and I am the breast, if you know what I mean. No, I'm just playing. Thanks for the achievement. It popped up on my TV here. That's funny. Yo, Turtle, coming back in with the hats on. My memory is horrendous. Yeah, mine too, Toxic. Mine too. It's getting a little better, though. Cooking with Taco tomorrow. If we do, Juno, it'll have to be short, because I can only go live for about a half an hour. I do have something that I have to go and do, so I'm only going to be able to go live for about a half an hour in the morning from 10 to 10:30. And I may be able to pop on a little bit before Mal, but I think Cinny may go live, so we might raid into Cinny and hang out with Cinny. Maybe Cinny will cook something for you. You have to. Cinny's still here? I also, you know, 30 minutes is probably more than enough to cook something. Sean Shine with too much coffee. Uh-oh, why are you yelling at Turtle? What did Turtle do? Oh, yo, Turtle, thank you for helping out with... thank you for helping me jacket yesterday, Sea Turtle. That means to be mean. How did the Alma Army start? Whose idea? Good question, Juno. That might be a question better suited for Mal's stream, because I can't say 100%. You know, I know that there was a little bit of a difference as well. Cinny, Juno asked me if I was cooking tomorrow. So I had mentioned that I was going to be going live for 30 minutes, but I might be able to, you know, cook something up. And I was saying that he would have to ask you that I was saying that you were going live, and I was going to be raiding into you, and he might have to ask you to cook. But the Almau Army kind of just happened. You know, there was a lot of people who were showing love and support, and Al had a TikTok where he was like, they got the army down here, and I was always saying like, "Hey ma, my shows are on," like A space ma, you know, "Hey ma," and like anytime I would like put it in, Al would be like, "Hey ma, my shows are on," and that became even funnier when my mom actually joined in. But that's you know, down the road, way down the road. And Scott's Cake Love takes credit for creating the Almau Army name. My memory's not good enough to say that he can't take credit for it, but I do know that there was a lot of people who were into it around the same time. You know, I'm not going to say that it was me, but I just know that it came from somewhere a long time ago, and it had multiple, you know, Easter egg tie-ins. And I know that it was something that we would, you know, were kind of dancing with for a little while, because Al didn't like it at first. Al kind of tried to, like, avoid it a little bit, I think. But it was, you know, for good reason. You know, you don't want to, you know, especially as an artist, you know, you got a million and one things to worry about. So, you know, the little things, you definitely want to make sure that you're not putting yourself in a box. But he eventually learned to love it, it seems, hopefully, you know, since it's on my skin now. Let me check the taco planner. Thank you, Secretary Shine. Looks like Taco will only be live for 30 minutes. What would I do without you, Sean Shine? Thank you for the update. I don't know. Am I cooking? We will see. Oh, snap. It looks like you got to check out Cindy's live to see if she's cooking. And 30 minutes is enough time to cook. I could probably try to whip something up. That would probably be doable. Whip up a little brekkie. whip up some like eggs or something. Something easy. Does anyone know if Claire's will pierce noses? I have no idea, Amy Canna. You could call them. If anybody knows, feel free to let us know. I don't know if they will. Like a piercing pagoda or something would. Or like a lot of malls will have like a piercing like place that might. I think Claire's might just be ears. JD has taken on a box of rocks. She got a follow and welcomed them into a box of rocks. Amau named us. Really, Juno? That's awesome. Did she really? That's fucking amazing. I can't believe nobody like clipped that. You have to tell Mal about that, Juno. He will poop himself. That's really awesome. That's hilarious. That's amazing. That makes me laugh. I know I was dying. When Almau first hit us with the box of rocks, I was dying. I couldn't believe it. I don't think they do since they're geared toward younger kids. Piercing Pagoda, are those still around? Yeah, there's some around here. I don't know if there's any back home. But I know that there's some around here, Canster. Can of whoop ass. It's on her channel if you can watch. Oh, so somebody did clip it? Because I think she usually deletes her VODs. Also, Juno, no rush at all, and don't rush her. You know, don't even mention it. I just know that you keep up with her, you know, quite well. Let me know when she posts that interview because I'm excited to watch the interview with all of you guys. I'm excited to go back and see. I was pretty nervous, and I know that it went all right. You know, it's like shit. Like at this point, I have no choice but to like be a decent, honest person. You know, not that I wouldn't be anyway, but like, yo, I don't got the fucking the mental capacity to keep up no shenanigans. Like, I can barely get through these days. Piercing cheese. Lily and I are getting our noses done together. Oh, Amy Canna, that's so cute. That's awesome. You and the X Factor getting them noses pierced. Wasn't there one in the Butler Mall? No, there was not. I don't believe. I absolutely. Thank you, Juno. Thank you. Oh, Megan's trying to get in. Megan says, "Amy, you adopted me. Let's go. I'm coming." Me and Zero are gonna get matching Prince Alberts. We're gonna get matching Prince Albert piercings. I figured you guys would like that. I thought that was something that you guys would be into. Maybe that's what we'll do when we hit 1,000 followers. Get your ass here. That's so funny. Prince Albert's. Yep, exactly. Now when I walk, I really will sound like chicka, 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 chicka. I will get my pagoda pierced. Oh my goodness, Sean Shine, going for that pagoda. You're not wrong though. I never even heard of piercing pagoda until I came out here. So is it pagoda or is it pagoda? I don't even know what a pagoda or a pagoda would be. I didn't do nothing. Yo, I'm a child of God. We're talking about the Lord today. If you didn't know. Yo, Megan, I don't know if you heard, but yo, the little human had me dying. He wanted me to stream over there while he was playing Dead by Daylight, and I almost did. I forgot it was Saturday. We totally could have rocked some spooky Saturday, but he wanted me to talk about the lore of the game, L-O-R-E, but I was the whole way over here, and I'm fucking cognitively impaired. So I was like, the Lord? And he was like, yeah, the lore. And I swear to God, he said the Lord, and I'm like, the Lord. He was like, yeah, the Lord. And the third time, I'm like, you want me to talk about the Lord? And he was like, yeah, the Lord. And the third time, I caught it, and I was like, because he's not overly religious, you know, like, I'm pretty sure he believes in God, but he's not like, you know, if I say, hey, bud, what do you want to talk about? He's not going to say, you know, I want to talk about the Lord. If I ask, you know, if he wants to, you know, play a video game, he's not going to say, I'd rather read my Bible, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I was confused when he said he wanted to talk about the Lord. turns out he is not born again. He just likes horror. In the game Dead by Daylight is horror fueled, so he wanted us to talk about the Dead by Daylight lore. Yo, Soccer Fire. Yo, is this your first time here, Soccer Fire? I thought I remembered you being here before, or did you change your... It's a new profile. You got an underscore. What happened? Did you get fucking banned or something? Amy gonna go adult. Yo, we will talk to you tomorrow. Well, we'll talk to you tonight. X, have fun with your mama. Hopefully you guys find a good place to get the piercings. Our Lord and Savior. Yep, exactly, Lonely Sea Turtle. Exactly. Oh, man. I didn't know if he was suddenly into fishing. I don't know if he was into, you know, the musician. Like, I didn't even know he was old enough to be listening to Lord. Lord. Changed my name, and I remember you from Evo. Nice, Soccer Fire. I'd forgot that we were hanging out in Evos. I know that you had been hanging out with us. I know that you hung out, I think, over at Ow Mouse a little bit, but I forget. My memory's trash. I've been wanting to show Evo more love. Evo's one of the ones that I really love to show love to. I love to show love to. That's fine. As you can tell, we're listening to Evo's music in the background. I'm going to go ahead and give Evo a shout out that way. If anybody wants to add him to their Spotify playlist, you can. We've only got another hour to go, so I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Make sure you take your meds. We're kind of just chilling today. We talked a little bit about self-help and the negative connotation that it has, which was honestly unbeknownst to me. You know, this whole time I'm sitting here, like, talking about self-help and, like, trying to do something good, and then, like, I find out that, like, it's, like, this big taboo thing, as long as you're, you know, depending on how you're talking about it, which, like, makes sense. Like, once it was explained to me, I'm like, okay, like, well, it's a good thing that that's not what we're doing, like, because there's different, you know, everything doesn't have to be black and white, you know, things get perverted, things get diluted, and I feel like sometimes the things that are the most important tend to get the most, like, perverted or diluted. When I say perverted, I don't mean, like, perverted in, like, the, you know, titties way. I mean perverted in, like, the, you know, other way. I don't remember the exact definition, but there's another way. The example of words meaning two different things, like I mentioned. So obviously, you know, when we talk about self-help, we are leading the charge because we can lead by fucking example. Like, we need a little help. We need to learn how to get that help, and we need to learn how to get that help from ourselves. We also need to learn something, you know, Al Mal's $1 million word, emotional intelligence. I really love, you know, that concept, because you really need to be able to have the emotional intelligence to know when something is a self-help problem and it's a outside issue. You know, so many people will rely on outside sources, and when you have outside sources to rely on, it will cause you to sometimes slack or to rely on those people in moments where you may not need to. And if you feel like you are always in a position where you need to rely on somebody else, and then you don't have somebody to rely on, it's easy for your brain to trick yourself into that, you know, thought process of like, oh, I don't have anybody here for me, nobody's ever there for me, even though you had people there for you every time that you asked. You just apparently, you know, when it's always a dire, you know, it's like the boy that cried wolf, you know, type of situation, but not, you know, that malicious. You know, I'm not getting, you know, that malicious with it. You know, I just feel like when it comes to self-help, it's important. You know, it's an important concept. The concept of self-help is important. You know, I'm not talking about offering self-help. I'm talking about a place where we can hang out and discuss topics that are related to it. And, you know, it never comes from a place of teaching. And if any of you feels like it does, it doesn't. It's not. You know, I never claim, one of my catchphrases is literally, I never claimed to be intelligent. So if any of you thought that I was teaching you anything, or attempting to teach you anything, if I taught you something, then cool. If I taught you something that you didn't know, then cool. fortunately, that's all that it means to teach, to give somebody new information. I'm not going out of my way to give you guys new information, but I will go out of my way to get new information for myself. And if anybody wants to tag along and listen, then fucking awesome. So, I'm glad that all of you guys obviously know that, my definition of self-help is not the same as those, who may have a negative connotation of it. Because it really did, I enjoyed Al's live, and I liked the fact that it came up, especially because it's crazy to think about how just the thought of a word, just the concept of a word means something so different to people. Even a word combination like self-help. Like, how could helping yourself be bad? Well, it's not the act of helping yourself. It's the act of trying to push self-help onto others or something like that, which I get. Well, it's a good thing I don't do that. Because that would make for an awkward conversation. If Mal isn't into people giving self-help and he thinks that it's a good thing he's lurking a good amount over here, so he knows that, that's not the kind of self-help. I kind of, noticed, a little bit of, I don't want to say distaste, but, I couldn't put my finger on it, but that yesterday was kind of like the eye-opener, he doesn't like self-help stuff, and that's kind of what I'm doing, but I know that it wasn't he's cool with what I'm doing, for at least as far as I know, because, Mal's super open and honest, but it was very, funny to me, because I've seen it on the lot, I've seen people come in and mention self-help and then be like, oh, no, I don't fuck with that, we're not doing that, we're not into that, and I was like, oh, well, I mean, can I really even call it a self-help live? That's something that we definitely aim towards, but I'm not really listening to you right now, just so you know. I apologize. I'm not trying to sound like a jerk. I just can't hear you because I have my headphones on. If I see it at Walmart, I'll pick it up. The brand is Copper Moon. I lie on Maney. Oh my goodness, I'm trying some coffee. Did not catch the way you threw it. I did not catch it the way you threw it. What are you talking about, Sea Turtle? The cheese is crust. Oh, really? Hats on. Oh, dang. Am I that far behind? Okay, no, I'm not that far behind. Cool. It's a US-based brand. Try Black Rifle Coffee. Yeah, I never heard of that one. Pika's off work. Yo, nice stuff, Pika. What are you going to do? Go home and sleep. Nice. Sunshine called me a hats on. Oh my goodness. Alright. Sorry, Christian. What were you saying, bud? For sure, yeah, he's definitely right. I don't know if you guys heard him, but he said basically, we would just talk, which is one of the reasons why that's the category we're in, the just chatting. And he's very right. It's funny because he doesn't even, he's a little too young to watch my lives, but he's been here when I've done them, and he even knows, we just talk about, whatever comes up. If somebody brings something up, we talk about it, and that is, the type of self-help, I'm all about the self-help that has to do with tacos and bikinis. I'm all about that. If someone's going to listen to you and actively just try to help you through it, listen, not to toot my own horn or anything, but, that's the kind of self-help that you might want in your life. That's the kind of people that you should search for in your life. I'm not saying me specifically, but a lot of people in the Out Army, that's the type of people that they are. They're going to be there to listen. They're going to be there to try to help. And that is what these lives are about. That's why I focus on self-help, because I'm not focusing on helping you guys. And that is where the negative connotation of self-help comes. When you are trying to help others with self-help, when you think that, because that kind of, I feel like, makes you think that you're, above them. If you are trying to teach them about something, then that would make it seem like you are an expert or like you already know. And when it comes to self-love, that's the kind of thing that is a never-ending journey. So to try to actively sit there and teach people, and it looks different for everybody. So to teach somebody that is just impossible. And it didn't dawn on me that people would consider this as me trying to teach anything. I guess maybe it did dawn on me, but it didn't dawn on me to the extent or to the level that it could go. I didn't realize that some people really were just like self-help, like I didn't realize that it was like a trigger word for some people. Yes, Juno, yes, I agree 100%. I didn't even read the whole thing. It's kind of like part of our nature to find others that we vibe with and help each other, don't you think? We went from cavemen and women that needed each other to live to now. Yes, Juno, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Obviously, I think that that's a part that some people have forgotten about. But when certain people, certain families, have just been in charge for so long, it creates when certain people start taking advantage of their own species, it starts a butterfly effect where everybody, once, these people are taking advantage, so these people want to try to get somewhere on top, these people want to try to get somewhere on top. We live in a world where everybody's just trying to get ahead. Everybody's trying to get on top. And so few people are focused on the fact that we are only as strong as the weakest of our people. And when we put so much focus on all of this other stuff, getting ahead, getting on top, for us, for ourselves, so many of us can't even work with our own family, and I'm not calling anybody out here, trust me, tell me I'm projecting shit. Like, I tell you guys that, I literally tell you guys that a lot, that like sometimes I'm just projecting. So, whatever. This is a self-help live. I never claimed to be here. Actually, that's a lie. I was gonna say I never claimed to be here to help, but I am here to help. I'm here to help when you need me. I'm not here to, help in any other way, any other time frame. You feel the need for somebody to rely on, I'm here. Like, that's the kind of self-help that we are toting. You have to be able to have that emotional intelligence, that, willingness to help yourself and understand, like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh, I try not to swear because the kid, and then I swear again. I need help. Like, that's something that's very hard to do, and the fact that any of you have gotten to the point where you've reached out, even if you haven't reached out and said, hey, I need help, you reach out and you're like, talk to somebody. You send somebody a video and they, respond. You ask somebody to, do something, play a game, watch a live with you. Like, you make a conscious effort to pull yourself out of that hole. Relying on other people, it doesn't necessarily mean like, hey, I have a problem and I need you to solve it. Sometimes it just means knowing that someone is there, having that cushion. It's almost like when you quit drinking or you quit smoking. Some people actually find it easier to quit drinking when they have a few beers in the fridge. Some people find it easier to quit smoking when they have a few cigarettes left in their pack, because they have that safety blanket. They know that it's there for them if they need it. And that's an important thing, with self-help, and that's one of the reasons why I had mentioned, being able to tell when things are a moment where you should try to help yourself or where you should, lean on others. And obviously it becomes convoluted, it becomes difficult. I just feel like I've had to lean on myself for a lot of things in my life, so that I'm kind of an expert on helping myself with things, like figuring things out. People get mad at me because they ask me something, and if I don't know the answer, I'll say that they could Google it. I'm not being an asshole. I just don't know the answer. I don't know if the answer that I give you would be correct. You know how I would figure it out? You know how I could have just Googled it for you. But yo, I'm not the one that wants to know. Like, Google that shit. I've had people get mad at me because I tell them to Google something. And I'm like, dude, I don't know the answer. Google it. Like, you know, with the amount of time that it took you to ask me, you could have Googled it. And it was different, you know, before it hurt to think, but it actively hurts to think. So, hate has and is killing us. Yes, very true. Yo, Silver Mist, what's going on? Kind of like, yes, Sea Turtle, we got the tiny human, not babysitting. We are hanging out. It was the little human's birthday a few days ago, so he likes hanging out, coming over, playing some video games. You know, we like to get a little extra junk food, let him stay up a little late, have a little extra fun. Spirals around hate. It's kind of like part of our nature. Hey, Taco, some people can't work with their own spouse. Very true, which is so goofy to me. Like, I feel like if you can't work with your own spouse, then maybe that person shouldn't be your spouse. And you know, love looks different to everybody, so I guess I can't say that for sure. But like, you know, I would want to be with somebody that I would want to be with all the time. You know, and I know that that's, you know, you can't be around somebody all the time, I guess. And I'm not saying that you have to be together all the time, but like somebody that you could be with together all the time. You know, not somebody that it gets to the point where you're like dreading the fact that they're like around certain times. You know, you need to be able, that's why honesty is important, you know, and it starts at the beginning. You know, if you're starting to talk to somebody and there are things that you don't want to tell them, you need to find out why. You need to find out if that's healthy, and you need to make sure that you're not, you know, being manipulative, even if it's something that, you know, you want to try to do. You know, say like drinking, for example. Say you want to try to get with somebody and you know that they don't like drinking, so you want to try to stop drinking. You know, you have to tell them ahead of time that that's something that you're working on. And you know, it's just very important to be honest with people. That's something that, you know, we do a lot here, so I appreciate all of you guys for your honesty with me. We aren't perfect. Exactly, Soccer Fire. Make sure I didn't miss anything else from you. I don't think that I did. Pika says, so there's a free safari event today where families and kids of the country can go drive through 2216. Telling Hayes yesterday I was excited to take Princess, and he went off on me about how he told me that he was planning to take her. He just wishes he could have a day with his daughter, take her to do something nice. He is always spending his days with her to clean instead of actually spending time with her and other stuff like I'm always recommending he do. So I told him that he could go ahead and take her Saturday, and around 3 a.m. this morning he messaged me and was like, oh, do you want to come with us? And I was just like, no, I want you guys to have a daddy-daughter day. Wow, Pika, that's lame. It sucks that people are like that too, like, and it's so much added pressure, and sometimes people add the pressure themselves. Sometimes it's, I can't speak for people, and that's one of the things that I try not to do. You guys know that I try to never give advice. You know, I try to avoid that. Ironically enough, anything that, you know, people dislike about the, you know, self-help thing is stuff that I specifically had been avoiding and didn't even really realize it until, like, you know, now I'm currently thinking of it. What's dumb? Oh, right. Yeah, I agree with you. You Google the perfect taco, damn it. Yeah, right, seriously. Like, I don't even know who this taco is. That messed up, though. Like, he didn't have to blow up like that. Yeah, I agree. We're talking about Taco's dick. We're talking about what? I don't think we're talking about that. We ain't talking about baby taco. Happy birthday, little human. Sea Turtle said happy birthday. Little human? Are you dead? Little human. Sea Turtle said happy birthday. He's not dead. You're fine. I'm sorry for interrupting the cutscene. I told my parents that helped. They thank you as well. Oh, Cindy. What did Cindy do that helped? I'm glad, Silver Mist. Awesome. I'm really glad to see. I love to see that you guys are helping each other and stuff. That's really one of the things that I wanted to accomplish with these lives, you know, to have a place where people could lean on each other and rely on each other. You know, self-reliance, even more so, than self-help, to learn to be able to rely on yourself. And emotional intelligence is huge. I love that Mal talks that as much as he does about emotional intelligence, because it's so much easier, to try to figure out what you've got going on, and to, have intelligence for your emotions, with your emotions, than it is to be like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be happy like all of these people online, and I'm not. Oh, snap. Like, and then you have someone like me that's like, oh, hey, by the way, these guys aren't actually as happy as they're pretending to be online. And even though most of you guys probably already knew that deep down, it's one of those things like you just see people that are happy, and like, why can't I do that? It's like, oh, well, because they already, this stuff that, we haven't been focusing on, they actually haven't been focusing on either, but they got money, which made it easier for them to work on these things. That's the thing that's really, really funny, is that some of the things that we have to worry about and we have to work on are problems that the rich and famous people have to worry about as well. Well, would have to worry about if they couldn't just pay their way through life by, taking advantage of the rest of us. And when you hear the term that money cannot buy happiness, that is what that term means. Money cannot buy the perspective that a lot of us have. Money cannot buy the happiness that a lot of us will know. Because a lot of us have had to fight tooth and nail for our happiness, while a lot of people were just able to buy it or think that they were. So, I'm glad that, that's one of the reasons why we talk about getting to a point where you are maybe not happy about some of the things that happened in your life, because you can't be happy, but you understand that you would not be who you are, you would not be where you are, you would not be able to help the people that you have helped or do the things that you have done if your life wouldn't have played out the exact way that it did. And it sucks, sometimes it's hard to think that, you had your heart broken from a young age and you went through something that nobody should go through. But, I know some people who are still children who are way stronger than full-grown adults. Some people who are not even teenagers, who are tougher physically and mentally because of the life that they lived than the people that literally raised them. And it's amazing to see, it's amazing to witness, because as a kid, you have options. When you see the people in your life messing up, you can either learn and follow, or you can learn what not to do. You can either say, oh, this is how I'm supposed to act, or, like Juno said, it's almost like human nature. From a kid, from a young age, what's right and wrong. And a lot of times, you'll tell the truth because you think it's right, but then you'll get in trouble. A lot of time, especially when I was a kid, you'd get hit hard. Like, kids don't know about getting hit. These days. But, dude, we used to have to lie. Because if not, we'd get fucking punched in the face. Like, yo, you bet your ass I'm lying. Like, oh, I got a bloody nose the last time? No, I'm definitely lying. Like, and kids nowadays don't know. Like, kids nowadays will lie about the dumbest stuff just to not get, like, reprimanded, like, yelled at. And, like, I'm not saying that you should yell at your kids. Some people yell too much. Some people don't yell enough. I think a smack on the butt's still fine. But honestly, like, when it comes down to it, like, as a parent, and I feel like, especially kids nowadays, they are so, like, addicted to, like, technology. Yo, when I was a kid, if I got in trouble, my mom took away my electronics, my video games, it's a wrap. I'm doing extra chores around the house. I'm on my knees fucking cleaning. I'm doing whatever I can. Like, yo, like, give me back my game. Like, come on, mom. Like, or like, I get grounded. Kids also don't know about this one, but not being allowed to go outside. Kids are like, how's that a punishment? Like, that sounds like the dream. See, there you go. Even Christian likes to go outside. Some kids nowadays do like to go outside, but some kids, that's not even heard of. Like, you don't have to result. Some people result to yelling and violence, and that's not how you learn. That might be how certain people have to learn, but like that's more of like, you know, the straight up defiance, you know, like you really need to save certain tools, you know, because if you use a tool too much, it might break. You know, when we're talking about self-help especially, you know, and relying on people, you know, if you rely on people too much, you may not be able to help yourself. You know, your tool, you may break that tool. When you are yelling at somebody, swear words, for example, you know, I like swearing. I love swearing. However, I don't like to swear all the time. I like to be able to make my point and sound somewhat educated about it. Not that you can't sound educated if you're swearing, but I like people to know that if I'm also not big on yelling, you know. I don't like to yell because I want people to know that, like, if I'm worked up about something, then it needs to be, like, it's important. I'm not going to say that it needs to be listened to, but it's important. For example, and not to bring it up, Megan, I know you're in the chat. I'm not trying to be an asshole when I bring this up. It's just a good example. I don't yell often, right? Megan might say something different because, you know, that's neither here nor there. But I don't yell very often. And Megan was in a very stressful situation. She had knocked over a cup and spilled it on her laptop. And I didn't yell at her, but I was, you know, she spilled it and she just sat there for like 3-4 seconds and just like stared at the laptop. And I like shot up. I was like before she even like while she like in the 4 seconds she was like staring, I got up, I like picked up some stuff. I was like, pick up your laptop. And she like picked it up and was just like holding it, letting it drip. And I was like, lean it against a chair and pick up some of this other stuff. Like I was louder than that. Like I was yelling. But I wasn't like yelling. But like, if you're the type of person that's always yelling, then in a moment like that, people aren't going to listen. You know, even in that moment, you know, she was shocked. You know, I would still like to think, you know, even Megan would say that I don't yell that much. And, you know, I was yelling. She had understood afterwards that I wasn't yelling at her. But in the moment, she had thought that I was. She had felt like I was. But I was just, you know, it's one of those things like, if the people around you are not going to take action, then you need to be willing to put things in motion. You know, you need to be willing to speak out. You need to be willing to shout if you have to. You need to be willing to do what it takes to get shit going, because that's how you get shit done. You know, you just sit there, things are going to crumble around you. Things are going to get ruined around you. You just let fucking, you know, if society is the laptop and all of the fucking poison that we allow to happen is that Kool-Aid, like, we're just sitting here allowing the Kool-Aid to fucking spill, and a lot of us aren't doing nothing about it. And that's why I love these lives, because, you know, whether you think of it as self-help, whether you think of it as something else, we're here to try to, you know, you can't help the world. You can't love yourself truly. You can't love the world around you unless you can't help people around you if you don't know how to help yourself. If you're unaware of what it means to be able to help yourself, then you will not be able to help people around you. And that's something that I, you know, truly believe in. Online happiness is fake. Sometimes it is, but what about me, Sea Turtle? You know, I'm happy online. And I wouldn't say that it's fake. You know, I'm not this happy all day, every day. But, and I'm also not always happy online. But no, you're definitely not wrong. You know, that's exactly what I said, was online happiness is fake. So we're on the same page. My message will get deleted and I could get banned. Thanks, I was going to say something. How would you get deleted and banned, Silver Mist? If you want to whisper it to me, you can, and I'll read it. How the hell would you get banned? Damn. No, I sent all that a while. I was still sitting in the driveway, warming up the car. I'm now sitting at a stoplight. Good stuff, Pika. Thank you for hanging out with us. And Pika, I appreciate you for taking it seriously. I know at first you were like, oh, like, it's not that serious. I only text, you know, here and here. And I really appreciate you for taking that seriously, because, like, me personally, you know, I can't vibe with that kind of stuff anymore. Very few things have to be reviewed by mods in my live. Then if we got caught in a lie, it was way worse. Very true, very true. I've been seeing the big YouTubers coming out about how stressful it is to be where they are. Oh, wow. Other day I came in the garage smoke. I was just so pissed off. Wow, Sea Turtle. How's your favorite? Yo, one who sucks. How's it going? Sean Shine's got a bounce. Yo, Sean Shine. Thank you, Secretary Shine. Have a great day. I will check out those pics after the live. I'll show you two in the bathroom and one in the front of the house. That's a weird innuendo. Yo, I love those Pokeball emotes, 420 Panda Fam. How's it going, bro? How are you doing? I still have that box for you, 420 Panda Fam. I don't know if you still want that. There were some pretty awesome items in it, so I hope you do still want it. Demon Slayer, welcome into the live. He definitely yelled at me. I'm gonna yell at you. Cindy gave the gist of what happened. Oh, okay. Dude was in Silver Mist chat saying he will donate her, so he DM'd her. Turned out to be a weird perv. See, that happens a lot, Silver Mist. That happens a whole lot, unfortunately. That's one of the reasons why it's good to try to make sure that you hang out with certain people. And that's still not going to get you... What? Yeah, she's right there. You know, hanging out with the right people, you know, I like to think of ourselves, you know, as the right people. Obviously, you know, you got to watch. You know, there's pervs and weirdos everywhere, and that's one of the things that we talk about. You know, you have to be, especially when we are, you know, being as honest as we are with each other. Let this actually, I'm glad you mentioned this and brought it up, Silver Mist. Guys, when we are being honest with people, when we are opening up to people, there are lines, there are limits. Do not tell people where you live if you are uncomfortable, if you are unwilling or unable to protect yourself, if you are younger. You know, I don't even like telling people what city I'm near sometimes, you know. Sometimes when people ask, I'll just tell them I'm from Pennsylvania. And sometimes I don't even tell them that. Sometimes I just tell them I'm from the United States. And it has nothing to do with me hiding anything, but it has to do with, why are you asking? Where are you from? You know, if you ask me, you know, at this point, we hang out with people from all around the world. So if somebody comes in and asks where I'm from, and I say from the United States, that's not a weird question. Now, if somebody comes in and asks where I'm from, and I say the United States, and they say, oh, that's cool, I'm from Ohio, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, I'm from Pennsylvania, you know, then, like, that's, you know, totally fine. But if somebody's like, oh, hey, what state are you in? Like, people are weird. You know, people are liars. You know, people on the internet lie, they cheat, they will do anything they can to take advantage of people. So just make sure that you guys are being smart. Make sure that you guys aren't being taken advantage of. Make sure, especially like if you guys get emails, if you guys get like a random email from something that is claiming to be like Twitch or PayPal or anything like that, make sure that you or Amazon, that's another big one. Make sure you guys are actually checking the websites, because you should get a notification from the website as well most of the time. And a lot of like scammers will like go through that. You know, people will stop at nothing to scam you, to steal your energy, to steal your money, to steal your content. You know, I guarantee that there are people in the live right now, whether they're lurking or chatting, who have been banned before and are not technically supposed to be in here but still are. And I don't care. You know, I like to try to be a safe space for everybody. I would wish that anybody who, you know, something like that happened to, they would feel comfortable enough to just, you know, speak out, apologize, let us know that they're there.
I just saw two people have to say hi, birthday boy.
Yep, Silver Mist saying hey birthday boy, Maney Main saying hey birthday boy.
Hey guys.
Asked if I was wearing jeans. Seen you banned them and blocked them for me. I did the same and reported them. That's all you can do, you know, block and report. That's one of the things that we, you know, talk about. That's one of the reasons as well why we try to indulge the trolls a little bit, because there are lines. And by us indulging certain trolls a little bit, we help to avoid and weed people out like that.
It's not my birthday. It's my birthday was February 15th. It's not my birthday right now, but thank you for asking.
Yes, a couple days ago. He had school though, so he couldn't stay the night during the week. So we wanted to have a sleepover with him afterwards. Yo, 420 Panda, wifey, how are you doing? Wifey, I asked hubby, but I don't know if you saw. I still have that box for you guys if you guys want me to figure out some shipping and see about getting it sent over. You know, at the beginning of next month, maybe sometime I could do that. I had asked you guys a couple of times. I haven't heard anything back. No big rush. It's been a while anyway. But we could talk about it after the live. I just wanted to mention it to you guys so you could talk about it and, you know, get back to me in a DM or something. You don't gotta even get back to me right now about it.
The other thing, it's on the title of what does this mean?
That's the title of the live. And then I can put a notification, so if people have their notifications on, it like what tells them.
Do I call an
Do
exterminator?
I call an exterminator? Yeah. I've landed. Pika Girl has landed. Nice. Cool, wifey. Cool. Still want the box. Awesome. Then I will definitely. I'll try to remember to message one of you guys. I see you have a new account. I see 420 Panda Fam still has the same account though. Things that's not. Let's see what does Cindy say. Things that not to do in your stream: showing where you live, telling where you are, saying where you work, all personal information to avoid weird things happening. Yes, guys. It's why honestly, like you shouldn't even share your last name. It's not a big deal if certain people know sometimes, you know, because it's like general information that people can get if they really try anyway. But like, you know, your name, your birthday, anything that you think would be like a security question that somebody would ask, you don't want to give out. A lot of times, like I won't even tell people what city, like what town I'm in. That's why, like when people ask, like I'll rep Philadelphia, and sometimes I don't even like rep in Philadelphia because it's a little too close. I don't want weirdos to know, you know, the area that I'm at and try to like
Dox you.
I'm not saying, you know, that specifically, like, because that has different, you know, that can mean different things. I forget exactly what that, like, that's when you just like shut down someone's internet or like something, isn't it?
One meaning is where like you give away people's like personal information, like you give away their address.
Oh, so like you can just get like their personal information through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people do all kinds of crazy
It happens
stuff.
on Twitter a lot.
People get like
People get angry with the celebrity and they just dox them.
and then on Twitch, what people will do, people get swatted. I'm sure you know about getting swatted.
Yeah, like they call like a SWAT team on them and stuff.
Hello, Mr. Horsebutt. How are you doing?
Where's butt?
People can find out where you live really fast. Yes, they can, Cindy. Yes, they can. Be very careful on social media because of my job.
Wait a minute. Look at that.
This one?
No, read that one. Yeah.
This one?
No.
I read them all, Christian, just so you
sorry.
know. So, yeah.
Because that's kind of weird.
Was little human crying? No, he was not. Well, he might have been. He was playing video games, so he might have been. Things that not to do in your stream. Landed. I have the screenshots too. If you want to know the person to look out for, I will DM it to you. Yes, please do that, Silver Mist. Give me your address. I'm totally a new person. I want to know exactly where you live. My address is 555 5 Street. The town is called Fiveville in Sylvania. The United Five of Amerifive.
And then they're like, I'm here. Where do I go? They're like, I'm here.
They're like front door or back. Stand in a very public place and wait to see the taco so you can follow him home and watch him while he sleeps. Oh my goodness, Pika. I'm lucky I have an ungoogleable name. Both a very common name, also a name of a celebrity. There is a building in the city bearing my name. Well, now that's...
Just Justin
you
Bieber.
just gave a little bit of info there.
It's Justin Bieber.
I hope you are quite excited to see me back here since I have left for quite a while. Mr. Horsebutt, I saw that you weren't a first-time chatter. You have to forgive me because my memory is awful. I did vaguely remember the name being Epic, but I can't remember much about you. So feel free if you'd like to introduce yourself again. I do vaguely remember the name, but you will have to forgive me. Mention I have other presents linking my real name with my identity. There you go. My address is, there you go, 5 biddies from 420 Panda Fam. Yo, thank you for the love and support, Panda. 555 stream in Fiveville, Sylvania. And, yep, exactly, Pika. Got it. Taco sent it to you. Thank you, Silver Mist. Thank you. What are you looking at, Punk? I was just being funny. Oh, I see why they asked if you were crying. Were you crying? You got a little, like, tear right here.
I do?
You got, like, some, like, a dried something.
I don't know. My
Maybe
right here's
maybe
been,
maybe
right
Link
here's
peed on
been, no, right here's
peed on
been,
his face.
right here's been getting chapped, so I may like just start to like.
Maybe
I don't know.
maybe you've been like drooling. It kind of looks like you were crying. Maybe your like eyes were like watering. Maybe you like had something in your eye or something.
I don't know.
Or
Probably
maybe
I
from just
rolled
being
the-
away.
Probably I rolled the wrong way in bed.
Or like wiping eye boogers, like since it's still kind of in the morning. I know sometimes like when I'm like wiping eye boogers away and stuff, I like to have like that feeling. Yo, something
my-
just happened.
Oh man.
Oh, we got a continued the gifted sub. Yo, almost
Oh,
alcoholic.
what the
Thank
hell?
you for the gifted sub, bro.
What the hell?
Yep, Stone Martin. I didn't even realize. First of all, when did Stone Martin come in and take over the fucking freaking, pardon the language, boss status? Second of all, you guys doing some serious damage. I've seen a little stream under his eye. I noticed too. I noticed it, but I didn't even think to ask.
What is there?
Right, did you see it? Did you see it? Yeah, like right there. It's sticky. It's sticky. Uh-oh.
Maybe something. I
Oh, God.
don't know. Oh, it made
He's
the
too
Snapple
young.
apple.
He's
It
too
may be
young
the-
for-
Maybe the Snapple apple.
He's too young for the talk, guys. I don't know.
What?
Listen, I'm just saying when Sea Turtle with the biddies stretch, they put commands. They want us to stretch,
Come on, Zero, go stretch.
stretching that jaw. He's like, I'll stretch that jaw, son. You just see the little, you just see his little jaw over there. Hi, handsome. Oh, yep, he's stretching. Hi, handsome. You come and hang out with us. You hang out with the big dogs. He loves Christian.
It may be the Snapple apple, honestly. I may have got some Snapple.
It could be. Just try to make sure that you're not getting sticky stuff everywhere. And now we gotta sing every word we say.
Okay, just sing.
But only for 2 minutes, my friend. Do you think you can pull it off?
Probably.
Hopefully Zero can do it too.
You're ugly.
Don't you call him ugly, you possum-looking butthead.
It was a joke. You talk and talk.
Your life is a joke.
Your face is an insult.
Very true.
It is.
We gotta put some hats on. You
Yeah,
put a
we
hat
do.
on. I got someone to take the brunt of the hats for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beautiful.
Um,
We probably got a minute left. I gotta sing all my words, chat, so I'm
I
sorry
think
if
we're
you're new.
done.
Maybe like 30 seconds to go.
Probably like 5 more.
Zero said, where's my hat?
Zero wanted his drip.
I'm using that one. What are you
He keeps
using?
smelling my breath.
One who socks, welcome back. Zero. Don't be a dick. Alright, I think we're good.
Okay.
Pika says,
I
say-
was about to laugh. I was about to start laughing, and I tried, and then I was like, "Oh man, I gotta make it sound like I'm singing."
Wait to talk to Hayes. Job interview. Crash 6 miles before the exit. We were supposed to take. Been scared to drive since. That's why I smoke. Otherwise, yeah, I don't blame you, Pika. It's why like doing it. I feel like there's a line. I feel like a little bit is fine, but like a lot is too much. Silver Miss saying hello, little dude. What little human said to you? The kid is hilarious. He's got his moments. Sounds like he said your face is an insult. That's exactly what he said. That's
Yeah,
exactly
that's
what he
exactly
said.
what I said.
He's a trash talker. He's tough. I told you guys. I knew some little kids that were tough physically and mentally. He may or may not be one of them. We got a bunch of biddies from the Panda Wifey. Panda
Yeah,
and
that
Wifey making it rain.
ruined that's ruining my mental right now.
That's ruining your mental.
Yeah, that's emotional damage.
That's emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Yep. That's what we do. We like to scar people emotionally. It's called preparing them for the real world. And that's what we do here. That's what we do. We prepare people
Zero, stop.
for the real world. I will trash talk you. No, I won't. I am good with kids. Throwing the pandas up. Nice pandas. 420 Panda fan. I thought he was talking about Taco. No, he was talking about me. Yeah, he was definitely talking about me. Zero, easy boy. Easy. Hi, handsome. This kid is amazing. Yes, guys, if you have any questions for a mini child, we talk about self-help. We talk about different topics. We talk about all kinds of stuff.
Megan, did you exit out of the... No, it's just okay.
If you guys have any questions, be appropriate, be reasonable. He is, eyeing up the chat right now. So, if I tell you to look away and stop reading, make sure you do that for me, all right? Because sometimes we get trolls and stuff sometimes, and yeah, she said she's good with kids. Yeah, I read that one out loud. I usually read everything out loud as well, Christian, as well. So you'd usually, I'll read them out loud for you as well, and I'll let you know who said it as well. Pika says, right, that's why I usually, don't read this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why, because like some people are talking and you're just.
I know, I'm trying not to.
Well, just look
It's
at
the
the
biggest
dog,
thing.
look
I'm
at
trying to
me.
look at the.
Well, I'll read them
ones.
to you, bud. Don't worry about it. Beforehand, usually just a second, relaxing. Drive anxiety, usually wait till like the second one. What is it? 2 plus 7. What is 2 plus 7? One who socks ass.
It's 99.
99. I asked my niece the other day, what's 4 plus 4? She said 44.
No, it's not even close. You want to know what it is? Okay. Let me tell you, Peter. You're going to need a cup of tea for this.
I'm gonna need a cup of tea.
It's goalpost. If you take away the other parts of the floor, okay? 0. What
Easy,
the heck?
boy, easy. Back up, please. 0, down. Hey, bad boy,
You
bad.
take off the middle part.
Easy.
You take off the
grab a
middle.
toy.
You take off the middle. You take off the part that makes the floor go like this. That makes the floor the floor. And then you move it. You replace it with the other one. You move it because you like to move it. And then it becomes a goalpost because you put it in the middle. And then NBA players come in, which are the ones. And then there's one number 2 because he's bad.
I think you just melted my brain. Brain melted, guys. Brain has effectively been melted.
Yep, this is his brain right now. I'm wearing it.
Hey, dude, are you asking me or him, Silvermist? Silvermist asked who is our favorite streamer. I don't know if she asked you or me. One who socks wants to be you. Kind of weird, one who socks, but it's okay. It happens. What makes you happy? Pika wants to know what makes you happy.
Video games and the outdoors.
Video games and the outdoors. That's a good answer. My favorite streamer... See, that's a loaded question because we got a lot of streamers in here. I might have to give the main man, Mal, the love. I think I got to say Mal because I love Mal's stream. We get to hang out with all you amazing people. I met a lot of you amazing people through Mal. So I'd have to give it to Mal. I'd have to give it to him undisputed. And you don't really watch any like live streams or anything, I don't think. You're more into like YouTube videos and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Well, you probably will have some people that you watch YouTube videos of.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of who were to stream because I know there's people that would stream. And like I saw things other stream, but like I haven't watched the stream at all.
Notice how it's not me.
It's just clips of it.
Feels bad.
You're not bad. It's just.
I know.
It's just that, yeah.
He just can't hang with the tacos.
No. I'm trying to think of what it is.
No, I'm just playing. Let's see.
Cypher PK probably because that's like the only streamer I can remember right now.
Nice. One who socks asks, how many hats do you have?
1, 2, 3. Right now, there's 3.
3 on his head. He may have meant like at home.
Oh, I don't know.
He doesn't know. Manny Main thinks that Zero's jealous because usually this is Zero spends a lot of time with us on the live, and you're spending extra time with us on the live. So Manny Main thinks that Zero's jealous, which would make sense. Pika asks, what type of video games do you like the best? Ooh, Manny Main's favorite streamer is Cinny.
Probably shooter games and open world games. So like open world games where like you get to like go your own path.
So open world shooter games.
Or shooter. Open world.
Soccer likes Evo and Taco. Open world and shooter, that's a good one. See, Pika wants to know, what's your favorite outdoor setting that you've been to? And some examples would be like mountains or country or city life or beach.
Mountain.
Mountain?
It's really fun.
Have you ever been to like the mountains?
Yeah, we've been to the to Splash Magic.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize that was a mountain.
That was a mountain. It was close to the Poconos.
I like Taco and Life of Am. Ooh, Silver Mist liking Taco and Life of Am. And anybody else that wants to answer some of these awesome questions, feel free to. Let's see. Socks wants to know your favorite movie. They force us to put hats on
Yeah.
as well.
So far, probably Godzilla vs. Kong.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's really good.
Don't tell us who wins. I don't know if anybody. We don't like to do spoilers. Panda fan with some emotes. Thank you very much, guys. We got another 10 minutes. Shout out to the little human for hanging out with us, for helping us out with some Zero walks. The little human's been walking around with us with the Zero Man. It's awesome. I always love when he comes to hang out with us because, first of all, you know, he's a good kid, and second of all, Zero. It's funny how like he doesn't care if you're like a human puppy, i.e. a kid, or like a dog pup, you know, like baby, like he gets excited. He loves it. Oh, Christian lost his hats. Christian, you guys made Christian fail. Hat Jenga.
Wait, no, I got this.
You guys won. Whoever put that last hat on Christian. Hi, little human. Is it heavy? Is what heavy?
I
The
think
mountain of hats, maybe.
probably not.
There
No.
are 14 hats, so 7 more each, 6 more each. I thought I was all caught up.
I think it is caught up.
5 more after potato hat. Sorry, I like saying hi. You're fine. You're fine.
It's okay.
Pika says 5 more hats. Yo, Al Mal. Good morning, my man. He's just laughing. Taquito.
I
Taco and Taquito. He
Okay.
called you Taquito.
Okay,
Dude, that's
cool.
perfect. That's
Alright.
perfect.
It's raining taquitos.
That's perfect, Mal. We just hatting it up. I got people asking the youngling questions if they want to, within reason. Within reason. We hanging out for the last 10 minutes while we hang out with Mal. We talked a little bit, as was probably expected. We had to talk a little bit about self-help today, and you know what it means to me, where the difference comes from. And it's funny because we were talking about how I really feel like some of the stuff that I didn't even realize, what I kind of did realize, gave it a negative connotation, was stuff that I was already avoiding, so it was really awesome, and thank you again, Mal, for going into detail with me yesterday, because I was honestly, like,
Bring that
kind of
one.
confused. Buddy, I will.
Sorry.
I just have
I was just
ADHD,
saying.
and I need the... Oh, you losing hat, Jenga. You got... Poor little man ain't ready, guys. You guys get me all
It's
the
because
time,
I
so I'm
can't
ready.
see all my hats. Okay, let me just pop that one up there.
See, I can help you. Usually when they fall, I just leave them off.
Pop that one on there.
Now he's got to start streaming as the perfect Taquito. Was that the one you wanted me to read?
Yeah.
Redeemed like 12 hats. Is that your love child? No. You see, I had some candy. I was driving around. And he just fucking followed me. I didn't.
Yeah,
I don't know how
I
he got
saw
here.
his white van, and I saw McDonald's in there too. I was like, "Oh, candy and McDonald's."
I didn't even have to. The puppy was at home. I didn't even have to have him.
Ah,
Alright,
no,
Just
come
leave the
on.
hats off, but I don't want him to get ruined. You can pick them up if you want. You pick them up for me? Thank you. Balance that hat mountain. Yeah, we're gonna have to teach him. We're gonna have to teach him.
Well, it's because you were able to put on the hats. My hats, the hats are like this for me.
Plus, they're bigger. They're too big for you. That's why. Like, they're too big. You got to start with a good foundation. That's important. It's the first couple hats really set the tone. I learned that at a young stream. They've had like 50, 60 hats on me before.
Whoa.
Thank you for the help with what you did. Oh, nice. I didn't even know Al Mal Music had a part in it. That's dope, though. Unless it's a different thing.
Zero.
Easy, Zero. Be nice. Also, no, total joke. He's cool to be here. He's, without getting too personal, we've been trying to talk about, not sharing too much personal information, but that was a joke. He's good to be here. His parents know where he's at. He belongs here. He's hilarious. He saw the white van. Dude, he's funny. He's a riot. He really is. That's why I always like when he comes and hangs out. He's very helpful. He's a very respectful kid. He's a little crazy, but who's not? Everybody's a little crazy.
Zero. And Link. Link.
They're good for now.
Okay. Because it was like that, and then zero's like that.
Yeah, I try to pretty much only yell at them when Zero's like really like nipping at them or pulling at them, like when it looks like he's like ripping hair out. Like when they're just playing and stuff, I kind of, because it's funny, like they'll go from they really got like a brotherly kind of like bond, like they both just mess with each other. I mean, Link also tries to. Whoa, we're about to have a cat dog. 50 or 60 now. That's a mountain. Yeah, we've had a lot of hats. I'm gonna have to make sure that once we get everything settled, that I have a good spot for all my hats. That way I can have them within arm's reach, and I can be ready for some of that stuff. I need to make sure that I have like the gamble function is available as well. And we sent
It's a
that
funny
dude
fight.
their way, and Al would beat them up. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff,
It's a
Silver
funny
Mist.
fight.
For legal purposes, the white van was only a joke. Very true. Anybody that knows me knows that I ain't driving anything bigger than a freaking
Jeep.
bike right now. Yeah, the Jeep. The Jeep, is about the only exception. And that's even from time to time. And that's even from time to time. I'm excited to see what topic Al Mao has for today. If you guys missed it, I had mentioned earlier, but I will only be live for about 30 minutes tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to be raiding into Cine. I will more than likely be trying to cook some type of breakfast, maybe cook some nice eggs or something, cook something nice, something easy for breakfast. Because, in the honor of, talking about self-help, some of the stuff that we're trying to get through is, we're trying to make it make sense to you. We're not trying to give you the sense to be made. I want to make something, I want to boil something down to the easiest possible thing and build from there. There's a method to my madness, no matter how mad. And
No, Zero.
Zero easy. Christian, he's fine, man.
It
First
was
of all,
choking him.
you're standing in my way, so I can't even read the situation. Second of all, you literally choked me out yesterday when I wasn't even trying to defend myself. At least Link was able to defend himself.
No, he was getting choked
Second of all,
like this.
Bud, I appreciate you trying to help, but it's over. So it's fine. It's over. It's fine. Okay? It's not a big deal. Just move past it. All right? It was a black van. Because, it wasn't a white van. It was a black van.
It was supposed to be a white van until it got McDonald's tacos, but then it just changed.
Well, it obviously can't be a black van because then all my candy would melt. The sun would, the heat, it would take up too much heat.
Yeah, he got too many McDonald's tacos. I told him not to. It's like poison.
How are you getting tacos from McDonald's?
I don't know.
Burger King's the one that sells tacos.
How do,
Idiot.
how do we know?
No, I'm just kidding. You're not an idiot. I shouldn't have said that. That was rude.
Yeah.
That's something that we talk about, is not saying bad things about ourselves. Sometimes I'll say something I'll call myself an idiot, and then I'll have to talk about no, I'm not an idiot. I made a mistake. It's easy to make mistakes.
I'm sorry, McDonald's tacos.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Although it would have to be better than Taco Bell's tacos. Taco Bell tacos, they've just gone so downhill. I remember when they used to be decent. And maybe it's just the ones in my area, but oh man, these tacos are rough. So you were just down there getting some love. I tried to transition. I forgot that I had moved the camera up to get all the hats. And then I took them all off. Maybe the van was rainbow. It could have been a rainbow. What do you want to travel to? Where do you want? The one who socks asked, where would you like to travel to, Zero? Zero, stop. Zero, stop. Down.
Down.
Zero, easy. Easy, please. Say grab a toy and stuff. He just likes to. It's I feel like he has ADHD. I feel like when he's trying to play like that, he's just he needs a little attention and stuff. So that's why sometimes I'll try to grab a toy and just calm him down, get his attention onto something else. Because he's such a good boy, but when his attention, when he gets focused on something, he's just whoa, Did you hear though, Christian? Where is there anywhere that you want to? If there's nowhere, you don't have to answer. But is there anywhere that you'd like to travel to, or a place you'd like to go?
I don't know yet, actually.
McDonald's sprinkles,
Oh,
magic
no.
salt on everything. Totally.
Does it have to be?
inconspicuous.
Does it have to be real?
No, I guess not.
Okay.
It could be. Give me a place that's real and a place that's not. Obviously, you have a place in mind.
Probably. What you call it? Probably I would want to travel to. I'm trying to think, because there's so many places I could go to.
Right? Yeah. I'm not I would like to travel, but there's nowhere that I'm oh, I want to go here. I would just to see different places that were nice. I mean, you mentioned like you like the mountains, so like you'd probably like to go to some places like some different mountains and stuff. Might be something you'd be into.
Yeah.
Plus, like you're still young, so you got some time to think about it and figure it out. That's something that's important to think about when you're young, though. Like if there's places that you want to go, because like from a young age, like once you get into like high school and stuff, even maybe a little bit before, like they'll try to like ask you like what you want to do with the rest of your life, and like that's a big decision to make as a kid. So like sometimes instead of thinking about like what job you want to have and stuff, it's important to think about like what places you might want to go, because some jobs you don't have the time, you don't have the ability to go places, or at least to go places all the time. And when you like to play video games and stuff like that, and traveling can be expensive, so that's why some people end up doing jobs where they can like travel and do jobs. That's one of the reasons why I really like streaming. Not that it's a job or anything, but it gives me the ability to do this from anywhere. That's why like Cine, Al was talking about doing like a online job. I think that'd be really cool for you, especially like some type of translator thing, because you are obviously that's something that you could do. Cine speaks like 5 languages. Yeah, she's from Estonia. She speaks Estonian, German, English. I think she speaks Spanish. I can't even tell you all the languages that Cine speaks. She speaks a lot. Easy, buddy, please. Manny Main says he would visit Jupiter. Yo, Al Mao is live. I didn't even see him say he was live, but maybe I just missed it. Thank you, Pika, for letting me know. If anybody has any last-minute questions for the little man, Zero, can you get down, please? Zero, get down. Easy. Zero. Down now. Say, grab a toy or something. He just wants to play with you, Christian. Like I said, he sees you as a puppy, so he just wants to play. The ocean. Juno wants to go to the ocean. Good stuff. Yeah, I really don't know where I would go if I could travel. I'd have to think about it. It's something that I'd have to think about, too. I don't know if I'd like to be on the spot about. I am going to get ready to raid into Al Mao Music, though, guys, so I can take a little screen break, so I can come and say hi to all the beautiful people over there, and so that I can hang out with the birthday boy. Yep, there he is, all set up and ready to go live. So, bam, we're going to start this raid and make sure that we catch any last-minute questions that people may or may not have had. Zero, be easy! Easy. Hey! Easy. So keeping it from him and stuff is going to make him want to attack you, just so you know. He probably wants you to, like, toss it a little. I mean, you can't throw it at the ball. I wouldn't recommend throwing the ball and stuff. You can, like, kind of, like, let it bounce, though, and he'll go for it. Maybe. Pick up, like, one of the soft... Zero! You need to stop now! You're making me look bad. Well, Christian's also not listening to what I'm telling him, but now he is, and now he's good. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to give him the toys.
Well, see, you picked it up, though, and he stopped biting you. Like, now he's just waiting for you to, like, give it, like, a little, like... Do you not know how to play with a dog?
He's not going for it. I'm used to him just going for it.
Well, he's tired because he just spent the last 10 minutes biting you. All right, guys. Honestly, Christian, what's your favorite candy?
Probably some Estonian chocolate.
The Estonian chocolate, he said. Yo.
That puts us to shame with their chocolate.
Estonian chocolate apparently puts us to shame. I think that's a great last question. I see that's the last one we have in there. We got to go over to Al Mao's. Don't forget, guys, I'll be here for 30 minutes tomorrow, just the first 30 minutes, then we're going to raid into Cine, so please come and say what's up. I'm not going to leave you, Soccer Fire. Just raid over with us to Mal, and I'll see you there, my man. I got to take a screen break, though. Message me if you need me, man. I'll see you guys later.
Damage goods. Damage goods. Damage goods. I've accepted it.